President Donald Trump took another step to roll back Obamacare after signing an executive order. The new rules could have a big impact on the insurance market. White House says it's going to halt health insurance subsidies for low and moderate income people who buy coverage on the Obamacare exchanges. Payments which lower copays and out-of-pocket costs are actually made to the insurance companies. The White House says Congress hadn't approved them. Earlier in the day, the president signed an executive order freeing up insurance associations to sell scaled-down health insurance. New rules would also allow policies to be sold across state lines.
Think of that. All of the counties, one half, will have only one insurer.
So that would change now, with more insurers allowed to compete across state line. Taken together, analysts say the changes will give younger, healthier people a cheaper insurance choice that may come at the expense of higher costs for many others. President also expected to announce his decision on the Iran nuclear deal today. 2015 agreement lifts international sanctions on Iran in return for a long-term suspension of its nuclear development program. A decision to decertify won't mean an immediate end to the agreement. Congress would have 60 days to reimpose sanctions.
At least 31 people are dead, with the number expected to rise as authorities begin searching for more killed by the massive wildfires in California. Authorities have begun the grim task of trying to find and identify those who couldn't escape their burning homes. Firefighters have made progress, but fires have grown. They now cover more than 300 square miles. That's about as large as New York City. The forecast calls for more windy, dry air, which threatens to feed the fires even more. An estimated 25,000 people have been forced to evacuate. Officials say they are looking at the possibility that downed power lines sparked the fires, and at least a dozen California wineries have been damaged or destroyed by the wildfire. Edina native Dave Reddy is head winemaker at Murphy Good Winery in Sonoma County. After evacuating early Monday, the Santa Rosa fire was stopped just short of him. Chanticleer Wines remains in the path of fire, still raging north of Napa. It's owned by former Minnesotan George Grodal. Surdyk's wine buyer Andy Hall knows many of the winery families well. For those hardest hit, it could take years to recover.
It's capital intensive. There's a lot of land. There's time to grow vines. And when you lose these things, it's a huge loss of capital.
Hall doesn't expect consumers here to see much change in California wine prices. Aside from the fire damage, there's concern over incredibly thick smoke. However, Hall says that most of the grapes still on the vine are Cabernet, and their thick skins will tend to protect them.
Pheasant hunting season opens this weekend in Minnesota, but our state has lost more than a quarter of the bird population. Pheasant population down 26% from last year. DNR says the key reason is a big drop in acres enrolled in the Conservation Reserve Program that takes sensitive farmland out of production, pays the farmer, and turns it into grassland. Marshall is hosting the official Governor's Pheasant opener this weekend. The season ends on January 1st. Target is hoping to make some noise with voice-activated shopping. Target expanding a partnership with Google. We'll be offering thousands of items for sale through Google Assistant or Google Home. Retailer joins Walmart and Home Depot, among others, in partnering with Google on voice shopping. The move is, of course, designed to challenge Amazon's Echo devices.